This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Rolex watches are not simply timekeepers. They are enduring symbols of craftsmanship, legacy, and sophistication. Much like a vintage wine that improves over time, many Rolex timepieces maintain or even increase in value as the years go by. However, diving into the world of Rolex without preparation is like leaping into deep waters without first checking the depth. The result? Disappointment, regret, and possibly a lighter wallet with little to show for it. In today's feature by the Luxury World, we will focus on steering clear of the most frequent pitfalls that buyers encounter when purchasing a Rolex. Whether you are entering the market for the first time or expanding a seasoned collection, a mindful and informed approach can ensure that your acquisition is more than a fleeting trend. It becomes a lasting legacy. Let us explore the key mistakes to avoid and how to approach your Rolex purchase with insight, care, and confidence. If you have not yet, be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with all our future content. Choosing a Rolex based solely on hype. In today's hyper-connected digital landscape, it is easy to fall prey to social media trends or glossy magazine features displaying the hottest Rolex of the moment. But a model trending on Instagram does not necessarily align with your style, needs, or wrist profile. While the Daytona and Submariner have reached iconic status, they are not one-size-fits-all choices. Instead of chasing hype, focus on what resonates with your lifestyle. The Explorer, for instance, offers understated charm for those with minimalist tastes. The Datejust blends elegance with versatility. Even the Yacht Master offers a luxurious twist on sporty sophistication. Each Rolex reference tells a unique story. Research the movement, materials, complications, and historical significance behind the model. Pause. Knowledge adds depth to your investment and provides meaningful conversation material when your timepiece catches someone's eye. Neglecting proper sizing and fit. Wearing a Rolex that is either too large or too small for your wrist not only disrupts comfort, but also affects aesthetic appeal. An ill-fitting timepiece can feel as awkward as watching a blockbuster movie on a tiny screen or sitting too close to a cinema projector. Proper fit involves more than just the case diameter. It includes lug-to-lug measurements, bracelet tapering, and wrist curvature. Take time to try on various models. The GMT-Master 2, for example, wears differently than a Sky Dweller, even if they share a similar case size on paper. Visit authorized dealers, request wrist trials, and evaluate how the watch balances. When a Rolex fits perfectly, it enhances not only your wrist, but your entire presentation. Ignoring the allure of vintage Rolex models. The contemporary market often emphasizes the latest releases, but overlooking vintage or pre-owned Rolex watches means missing out on timeless charm. A vintage Rolex, be it a classic GMT Master with a faded bezel or an Oyster Perpetual from a bygone era, offers heritage and character unmatched by new models. These timepieces often come at more approachable prices, boast unique design traits no longer in production, and carry a narrative that enriches their presence. Vintage watches are like seasoned performers. Their appeal is refined, enduring, and deeply resonant. However, when exploring this space, it is essential to buy from reputable dealers who specialize in certified pre-owned or authenticated vintage pieces. They have the tools and expertise to ensure that your classic Rolex is not just old, it is exceptional. Buying from unverified or untrustworthy sellers. One of the most critical missteps in the Rolex journey is purchasing from questionable sources. The online watch market is vast, but not all sellers are created equal. Entering a transaction without verifying the authenticity of the seller is akin to buying a concert ticket from a stranger outside the venue. You might end up with a forgery rather than the real performance. To safeguard your investment, only deal with trusted platforms or dealers who offer full transparency, buyer protection, and authentication services. Demand high-resolution images, complete documentation, and the watch's ownership history if available. Overlooking value retention and investment potential. While emotional connection is a significant aspect of luxury ownership, ignoring value retention and resale potential can turn a passion purchase into a financial misstep. Not every Rolex is guaranteed to appreciate, but some models have historically demonstrated resilience and upward trends. The Submariner, for instance, is a foundational reference that continues to perform well on the secondary market. The Daytona has legendary status and often trades well above retail. The Day-Date, while traditionally reserved for refined tastes, has seen increasing interest among modern collectors, especially in unique configurations and dial variations. Understanding the market behavior of specific references can help you balance passion with prudence. Think of your Rolex not only as wristwear, but also as a financial instrument, one that, with the right choice, can be both beautiful and beneficial. Failing to account for maintenance costs. Much like a luxury sports car, a Rolex demands upkeep to maintain peak performance. These are precision-engineered machines, and over time, their movements require professional servicing to ensure accuracy and longevity. Servicing a Rolex can range from $600 to over $1,000, depending on the model and the condition. Vintage models may require more specialized care, especially if original components must be preserved. Neglecting routine maintenance risks internal damage, loss of water resistance, and deterioration of key functions. Factor in these costs before purchasing. A well-maintained Rolex can last for generations, but only if treated with the respect and investment it deserves. Skipping authentication and counterfeit awareness. Rolex is unfortunately among the most counterfeited luxury brands in the world. With advanced replicas entering the market, distinguishing a fake from a genuine piece has become increasingly difficult for the untrained eye. To mitigate this risk, educate yourself on the telltale signs of authenticity. This includes verifying the movement, inspecting engravings, checking the rehaut or inner bezel, reviewing the laser-etched crown at 6 o'clock, and confirming the serial and model numbers. A counterfeit may look convincing, but it cannot replicate the precision of a genuine Rolex movement. Never skip professional authentication, especially when purchasing from non-authorized dealers. This additional step protects your investment and ensures peace of mind. Underestimating the value of a complete set. Acquiring a Rolex without its full setting original box, warranty card, manuals, and extra links diminishes its completeness and market desirability. While it is possible to enjoy the watch on its own, a complete set enhances resale value, confirms authenticity, and adds to the ownership experience. Think of it as buying a collector's edition without the accompanying materials. If you ever plan to trade, sell, or pass the watch down, a full set demonstrates care, completeness, and provenance. It is not just about having the watch, it is about having the full Rolex story in hand. Impulse buying without financial preparation. Purchasing a Rolex without planning is a common trap, especially during emotional heights or celebrations. While commemorating milestones with a Rolex can be profoundly meaningful, it is essential to ensure the decision aligns with your financial situation and long-term goals. Impulse buys often lead to overspending or underappreciating the watch in the long term. Allocate a clear budget, explore financing options if needed, and weigh the symbolic significance of the piece. A Rolex should feel like a reward, not a regretful indulgence. Take your time. Let anticipation build. When you finally secure that Rolex, the satisfaction will be richer because it was intentional. Getting caught in fading trends. In the fast-moving world of fashion and pop culture, certain Rolex models occasionally surge in popularity. Influencer endorsements, celebrity sightings, or sudden media coverage can create buzz around models like the Skydweller, Yachtmaster 2, or even obscure references. However, trend-driven purchases rarely yield long-term satisfaction unless they align with your authentic style. A Rolex should be selected not because it is popular today, but because it will resonate with you for years to come. Choose models that transcend fashion cycles. A classic Datejust or Explorer 2 might not trend as often, but their design integrity and historical relevance make them lasting choices. Owning a Rolex is about far more than flaunting a status symbol. It is about thoughtful selection, informed buying, and appreciation of craftsmanship. From understanding which models hold value to knowing how to verify authenticity, each step in the journey contributes to a richer ownership experience. Avoiding the most common pitfalls, buying from shady sellers, skipping authentication, chasing hype, or underestimating costs, empowers you to purchase with confidence and clarity. So, whether you are investing in your first Rolex, expanding a curated collection, or commemorating a life milestone, make it count. Let the process be as refined as the timepiece itself. What are your impressions on the topic we shared in this video? Let us know by commenting and giving this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to The Luxury World for more insights into the world of luxury timepieces.